Good evening, mothers and fathers. Welcome to a Ruddy Brief History of Swearing. I'm Alexis. Hello. Hello. This is my little tribute to all of our favourite four-letter friends, the words that we all use in polite and impolite company. If you don't use them, you are definitely in the wrong show. This is it's just my tribute to words that have a rich history in the English language and many other languages, as you'll find out. And I just think that these words deserve better than the way they've ended up in the modern age. They've just become these abbreviations in text messages nowadays. You know what I mean? Things like WTF. What the fuck? If you use this yourself, do feel the guilt right now. There's things like PMSL, piss myself laughing. And of course, WTF, AIDT, WPTIJ, AQ. Why the fuck am I doing this when predictive text is just as quick? But I just think they deserve better. I want to celebrate these words with you here today. I see we do have a child in. Good. I mean, this is going to be... This is going to be really interesting in many ways today. You are going to be learning so very much. Because they always sort of say to you, you might have heard this at school, you may still be hearing this, saying swearing limits your vocabulary. You might have heard that from teachers or parents. Of course we know this to be an absolute bunch of horse tits. Of course it doesn't limit your vocabulary. It gives you more vocabulary. That is just a fact. I did some scientific research for this show. I scientifically texted 100 friends saying, what is your favourite swear word? I didn't say be inventive. I didn't say try and make me laugh. I just said, what is your favourite swear word? And out of those 100 responses, some 72 different swear words. So, limits your vocabulary? Let's see about that. First one I received was from my friend Paul, who texted bugger. He said, brackets, there's nothing like a well-timed bugger. Rowan Atkinson taught me that. I got snatch, slag wagon, you cum shot was one. It's the you part of that I particularly sort of enjoy the most. My mate texted quim, a female friend of mine texted that quim. It's a lovely sort of name for a female part, the quim. It's for a Chaucerian. It's from the Old English quoom, which simply means quite nice. Tick. A Welsh friend of mine also texted clump, which is a far worse term for that part of a lady. How's your clump? Oh, it's a bit minging. There's a lot of dickheads that was quite popular, and dick wad, dick blaster. There was tits in a moment of frustration. My mate Sam genuinely texted the word aunt, and then seconds later, bloody predictive text. That genuinely happened, so I'm keeping that in. That was worth including. My mate James texted Burke. I think sort of trying to be a bit flippant there, going as a bit of a mild swear, that'll flummox him. But does anyone know the origins of Burke? Oh, there's always one. Go for it.
Berkshire Hunt.
Berkshire Hunt, indeed. Berkshire Hunt or Berkeley Hunt. There's two possible sort of explanations for that. It's Cockney rhyming slang. There we go. and thank you for leaving a silence there. I did this show in Australia, and 50% of the time someone felt the need to go, canned. Well done, we all did that in our heads. It's excellent. But it's a wonderful way of calling someone that on the sly. You're a Burke, mate. I think you're a bit of a cunt. It also means that the newsreader Michael Burke, technically the elusive Mike Hunt. So there he is. Again, someone texted Gordon Bennett, which I think, again, trying to be flippant, going, oh, this will skew his results. There are no results, no charts or graphs that are going to be forthcoming. I do have a team of infinite monkeys back home all working on typewriters, and before long we are hoping to have the complete works of Irvine Welsh. But Gordon Bennett, does anyone know this one? Our sweary friend. What was your name?
Nigel.
Oh, Nigel. Hello, Nigel. So you knew Burke, not Gordon Bennett. Gordon Bennett, obviously, it's a euphemistic way of saying "Gall blimey," which was God blind me, which was a terrible thing to say back in the day. And Gordon Bennett is kind of a nicer way of saying that. And Gordon Bennett was a real man. Gordon Bennett was a Scotsman, the founder of the New York Herald, and he was so bored and so rich in New York society that he had this little trick whereby he would sort of go into restaurants, the poshest diners in New York were dining in there, and he would go into the restaurant, just come through and whip the tablecloths off all of the tables of the people dining there. He couldn't do the trick, by the way. He caused chaos. He just did that, whipped off all the tablecloths and pulled out a wad of cash and went, right, that should cover that. See ya. But it's not him that we get Gordon Bennett from. It's his son, Gordon Bennett Jr., who carried on his father's ways in 1877. Gordon Bennett Jr. was due to be married to a socialite, the talk of the town. It was big news. The dress alone cost $20,000 in 1877, which in today's money is £18,000. It's a little post-Brexit joke, which I don't know when you're watching this on the channel, but hopefully that will no longer be relevant, although the way things are going, I fear that may not be the case. That joke stands. So it was a big deal, and the way Gordon Bennett Jr. repaid his father-in-law to be's kindness was he turned up to a party held in honour of the wedding by his father-in-law-to-be. It was on New Year's Eve, and he turned up not only late to a New Year's Eve party, I think beyond midnight, which is a bit of a no-no, but his further faux pas was this. He walked over to the fire, barged past all the guests, the knobs of New York society, and pissed out the fire. Casting the room into darkness and calling off the wedding in one incredible 15-second manoeuvre. So if you use Gordon Bennett, use it with pride. The man's a fucking hero.